Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of VLOGMAS. Today we're going to be doing a really fun and delicious recipe. They're healthy cookies. Who doesn't want to combine healthy and cookies, am I right? Now in today's recipe we're actually not going to be using any refined sugar. So we're not getting the sweetness from this. We're going to be using honey and maple syrup. So goodbye for today. We don't always need you. Okay, so the official title of these cookies are oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. So you're kind of combining every possible cookie into one. Alrighty, let's begin. Now these cookies truly are perfect for in the morning. Sometimes I like to have a bite of something sweet. I just don't want all that sugar. With this, you're gonna get the oatmeal that's kind of filling. You're gonna get the sweetness from the maple syrup and the honey. And who doesn't like a little bit of chocolate? Today, I'm gonna be using, I think these are 75% cocoa chips, but really you can use whatever kind of chocolate you prefer. I just really like dark chocolate. Now the entire recipe is linked down below, but I'm going to be kind of walking you through it in this video. Alrighty, you're going to want to start with a pretty large bowl. It doesn't have to be huge. Now this recipe isn't making a ton of cookies. It's just about 1 sheet's worth. Alrighty, now this is going to be your lineup. I got all the ingredients laid out so it's super easy to make. Of course, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350. So what I like to do to start off is with the big bowl, I like to get all of my wet ingredients out into the bowl. I like to mix those first because sometimes they can be a little thick and hard. So like the honey and the maple syrup, for example. So this recipe calls for half a cup of honey. I actually do half honey, half maple syrup just because I like the taste of maple syrup. And I think it adds like a little bit more of a sweetness. So I always just kind of eyeball it and do what you want. 1/4 cup of honey going in the bowl. I was tempted to just lick the cap. Okay, and then we're going to do an equal amount of maple syrup on the other side. Wow, it smells super sweet. Okay, now the recipe calls for half a cup of creamy peanut butter. This is by far my favorite. You could also go with the more healthier option of just like a more no sugar added type nut butter, like this almond butter. I really like that. I think I'm going to throw a little bit of both in. With this recipe, I also do a lot of just throwing in what I have, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you're going to do half a cup. That's probably 1/4. So if I do another one of those, like that much, then it'll probably be good. Okay, now we're gonna add in our cute little egg here. I like to do it with all of the rest of the liquids. I just find it's easier to incorporate it in everything at this stage. If you wait and do it until after the oats are in there, I don't know, it's like hard to make sure that the egg is super incorporated in everything. So I'm going to go ahead and stir this up a little bit just because I find it easier to do it now at this process. It's looking a little weird, but don't worry, it'll all come together. So you just want to give this a big stir until all things are well incorporated. Okay, now we're going to do some of the dry ingredients. So I'm going to do the baking soda and baking powder. I have it all here in this little dish. I'm just going to powder that right in there. And then we're going to do a little pinch of salt. Literally just a pinch. That's all you want in there. So right now we're going to add our 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. You could also add pumpkin pie spice if that's what you like. It does kind of give it more of a pumpkin-y taste. I think I'm just going to add cinnamon today because they're more of like Christmas cookies. So you want an entire 1/4 teaspoon. Just pop that right in there. Aren't my little spice jars so cute? I love them. So I'm going through my ingredients list, making sure I have everything. One thing I don't have is my vanilla, so I'm going to add that really quickly. Okay, now you're going to want to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Does anybody actually measure out vanilla? I know I don't. I just kind of wing it. It looks like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. Okay, now that we have everything incorporated together and mixed pretty well, now we're going to add the oats. Now, I like to add my chocolate chips at the end because you kind of get the right ratio of chocolate chips. I feel like that's very personal. Do you want a chocolate chip in every bite, or do you like it to be a little bit sparingly? Now the oats that I'm using today are quick 1-minute oats. You can use whatever oats you want. I just find these have a better texture in a cookie. So really you can use whatever you want. I've used others before. You want 2 cups of these quick cooking oats. This here is a 1/2 cup, so I need 4 of these. Will I have enough? Yeah, I got enough. Now this is also the type of cookie that you can add whatever you want. Say you want some protein powder, or like me, I like to add flaxseed just because this is something I like to incorporate in my diet a lot and every day. So I'll probably do a few big tablespoons of this in this mixture as well, because you really can't taste it, and I think it adds some really good texture, and it kind of just adds to the healthy factor. I did 3. So we're going to want to stir these up really, really good. It smells like peanut butter heaven, not going to lie. Alrighty, I think that's stirred pretty good. You're going to really have that texture, and now we're going to add the chocolate chips. The recipe says about a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, so we're just going to eyeball it. I do about what I like. What I like to do is put it in, see what it looks like, and then go from there. I don't think that was quite 1/2 cup, so I think I'm going to have to add more. Yep, I can definitely already tell I need more. Look at that. You can tell you definitely need more chocolate. It's definitely good to do too little and then have to add, especially with chocolate chips. Although, can you really ever go overboard with chocolate chips? Alrighty, your batter should look like this. Absolutely delicious. Now don't eat it. Don't forget you got a raw egg in there. And let's get these babies rolled and put into the oven. Alrighty, so we're moving over to this side of my little kitchen. We're just gonna get a little sheet pan. Now all of these cookies will fit on your little pan. I make them pretty big. You wanna do about 2-inch balls. I just find that that really cooks the inside well, and you kind of get a crunchier outside. So I'm gonna quickly form these into a ball, and then we'll put them in the oven together. That is everything. I think they look delicious like this, but they're not baked yet. So we're gonna put these in the oven. Now you might be wondering why I have them so close together. Now these cookies don't bake like normal. They don't expand and get real big. They'll actually probably stay about the same size. What you will see is they'll kind of get a little bit of browning over the entire thing. And of course, the chocolate's gonna melt. Alrighty, now we're gonna throw these bad boys in the oven for 9 to 10 minutes. I, of course, am just waiting for the cookies to get done. Petting my little kitty cat. She's begging for some chicken. Thank you. So I, of course, am just waiting for the cookies to get finished. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful December. My cat was eating my plant. Why is she doing it? Stop! Why are you eating my plant? What's up with this gremlin? You're like a child. You gotta know that? You are like a child. I would kiss you, but your lips would turn red. Little one. Look at her face. But But yeah, I'm just waiting for the cookies to get done, and I thought I would do a little check-in, see how you are. How's your December so far? What have you been doing that's fun, nice? What movies have you been watching? I love really good movie recommendations. A lot of you guys would like put stuff in the comments, and they're always so good. So feel free to put some movies that you guys like watching during this time of the year. And yeah, I don't know, it's just been, this year's been a really good year. We've moved to Ohio, we've gotten this little apartment. We thought we were gonna get a house here, but I think we're gonna be moving again pretty soon. So we don't really wanna do that. So, I don't know, there's been a lot that we've had to juggle, but overall this has been a really good year. Ooh, there's 2 minutes left. I better quickly clean the kitchen before the cookies get done. Now these are what you want your cookies to look like. A little bit crispy, gooey chocolate that's all melted. It's kind of just like a giant oatmeal, delicious cookie. And you're gonna want to let these bad boys sit for a little bit, get firm, cool completely, and then put them away because they're probably a gooey mess right now. So you're definitely gonna wanna grab one of these while it's still warm. Even though while it's warm, don't put it away, wait for it to cool. But you gotta eat one warm, right? Oh yeah. Look at that bad boy. Looks so good. Now this definitely ain't your average cookie. This is a big boy. He's got oatmeal, he's filling. Absolutely delicious. This is what I do every time I eat a cookie. Well, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you all make it for yourself. I guarantee you will like this if you like peanut butter, chocolate, and it's not even you have to like oatmeal. I think you would just like this cookie. It's like a chocolate chip cookie that's more filling, you know? But it's sweet, delicious. It tastes like Christmas to me. I don't know, I just think winter. Like this is a winter cookie. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.